Hey guys and gals, A here. Welcome to another episode of EDC. I have a new video today with a new pouch that I got. So super excited to tell you about this pouch, and yeah, come on back if you want to know what it is and my thoughts on it. Here we go. All right, guys and gals, so I have a new pouch for you today, and it is by Brotac, B-R-O-T-A-C. Now this is their MaXcro. It is, I believe, one of the largest, if not the largest, zippered pouches that they have. And this is in a limited edition spooky colorway. So that is definitely for the Halloween time. And it is rocking the Halloween colors, orange, purple, green. So this pouch, it is a clamshell design. You have the zipper goes all the way around, and that's the only spot that it doesn't zip. So you fully open it up, you know, like you would a book, and has a nice little orange zipper pull on the end, and there's a little plastic sleeve over that. You have a full front portion for your Ranger eye patches or your patches. So this is the loop field of the hook and loop, the soft side. It is also, you can kind of see in there the lines, it is MOLLE compatible. So if you want to attach something onto their MOLLE style, you have the flexibility, as well as a slip pouch in the front. And then you have, you know, the zipper compartment here, and then on the back you have a little point here, a little D-ring that you can attach. You can attach this to something. I am going to test this out on my belt, as I always do. That's where I like carrying stuff. And then you have a slip pouch in the back here. And so you have a slip pouch on the front, slip pouch on the back, the Velcro field, and that takes care of the outside of the bag. Now these two, they did send to me, these two Ranger eye patches, and if we pop them with a light, you will see that that actually glows. So white, you know, that was white, now it's green. This one is white. Pop it with a light here, and that one is glowing as well. A little hard to tell, but you can see it's got a little different coloration on the side. So they glow, which is a very cool feature. If you're missing it at night, you shine your light and you see that green, and you'll quickly, you know, find where your pouch is. And, you know, nice little features that were thrown in, the sleek hub, and then this little dude's face here. I think that's the Brotac, like they're one of their symbols, you know, one of the things that, you know, they have that's for Brotac, because I believe that's the Brotac B on it. But so cool little pouch on the outside, nice little Ranger eye pouches or patches thrown in, nice setup. I love orange and purple and green. I think orange is probably my favorite color, followed closely by green, and purple is definitely up there, which is great because I love Halloween, and those are Halloween colors as well. So a nice little pouch on the outside, but that is not what makes this so special. Yeah, it's nice to have the slip pockets on both sides, nice to have the full loop field on the front for your patches, nice to have good quality material, which this is, but the inside is what separates this from other pouches. So it has some nice sturdy zippers there, some big old, I believe these are indeed YKK zippers. But you open this up, and this is where this pouch differs from other pouches. So you have a slip pocket here, you have two slip pockets back here, get my fingers in those, and then you have a nice key ring right here. And this is actually Velcroed on, so you could take this key ring off if you didn't want it. You could put something else on here. I don't know what I'm actually going to clip to that, but I like the option. And then you have this little snap pouch right here. This is made for coins, so you can, if you are, you know, using this as kind of a makeshift wallet, or as a or as like a pouch that you carry with you, great area to keep your coins. And then on this side, you have a low one right here. You have 3 elastic loops right here. And then you have one big slip pocket in the back. And that makes up this pouch. Now, what can you fit in this pouch? Like, what realistically will go into this pouch? Let's see, we'll start with some random tools. So here is my Rexford rut, and this will fit nicely in this little sleeve right here. It does fit in this width-wise, but you're not gonna snap that back down. Not without making it look funky. Actually, it's not gonna snap back down at all. So it will fit in there, but you're losing the ability of the snap. Obviously, this will drop back in either of these and only a little bit showing, so you can definitely still grab it and utilize it, but kind of disappears. And that might actually, if you had something, you know, of similar size to this, it might be a good option if you wanted to use this sleeve in addition to this sleeve, because that's thin enough, you still have full access to this sleeve. If you put something more round, like a flashlight, or if you put like a pocket knife that's thicker, it will inhibit what you can put in that pouch. So you kind of have to be careful on the layering effect. Now over here, this slides perfectly into one of these elastic loops and tucks right in behind that. So this, you know, if you had a tool of this size, you know, this is simply a box cutter. But if you had something of similar size or one of these, you're kind of open to move this wherever you want in here. Obviously it fits in these. I wouldn't do that because it will slide right out. So yes, you can put it in there, and it actually holds pretty well on the Velcro side, but you do have a tendency to lose that. Now, I also grabbed a Leatherman style PS. Obviously you can clip this, you know, slide this into those pouches, but if you're using those, you probably want something that has a clip on it. That way you can adhere it to that, so if it dumps upside down, you're not gonna lose it. On the inside, the PS, the Leatherman style, will slide right into there. Again, it will fit in here, but you're not gonna be able to utilize the closure. It completely disappears in here and slides right out, but you can zip it closed. And then this slides wonderfully right there. Now you can also clip this to your keyring attachment if that's your jam. Probably not what I would do, but definitely have that capability because this has a carabiner on it. So again, tools of this slim design that are very thin, pick your pouch. Like, they will fit anywhere in here. Now, Bic lighter. You want to keep a lighter on you. Come on guys, you know how this is gonna work. Fits perfectly in here. You can definitely see it and grab it. Now this is a good example. It does fit in here, but you are now limiting what you can put in there because it is actually kind of taking up the space of that front pouch. And then you can obviously slide this into one of these and it holds it really well. I'm really digging the size of these three. They hold a lot of items that people EDC frequently and give you a nice place. Now this is a mini Bic, and this might be one of the coolest things I found about this. You want a mini Bic on you? Look at that. Fits like it was made in this little coin pouch. So now that is probably what I will use this little pouch for, is to always have a little mini Bic lighter on me. You never know when you're gonna need to light some birthday candles or, you know, whatever, start a fire. So that is very cool to me. Obviously the mini Bic will fit here or in here just like the large Bic does, but the mini Bic fits right there in that. And when I found that out, I was stoked. Like, that is very cool, and seriously probably exactly what I will use that for. Let's see, so that's the random tools I've got in here. Let's go to flashlights. So you want to keep something of the Streamlight Stylus Pro variety, or the Streamlight MicroStream, sorry, Streamlight MicroStream, or a single AAA flashlight. That will fit on the front. You can slide that right in. Same thing with the back. You slide it right in and clip your pocket clip on. holds reasonably well. If I was using a light like this, I would probably go to the inside and slide it in the back. And now you're like, hey, it's getting a little high. No worries, dudes. Closes right up around that. Not too tall for this pouch. And then obviously this one will fit very nicely into the elastic bands. And you can slip your pocket clip right over the top of that, or go ahead and drop it in the back and slide it in like that. So AAA flashlights, single AAA flashlights, pick your spot. It will fit just about anywhere. You can even slide it back here if you slide your pocket clip over to the side of that pouch. So single AAA flashlights, pick where you want it. Now let's say you've got something more along the lines of the Okluma, so a 14650, the larger, not the 10440, but a larger rechargeable battery flashlight. This slides perfectly into this pouch, into this slip pocket behind here. Problem is, you got nowhere for the clip to go. So you can slide it over here onto this side. I personally, if I was going to carry this in here, I would put it on the other flap and slide that pocket clip right behind the elastic. And now this larger flashlight, bigger flashlight, still zips up perfectly, and it is not misshapen. It's actually sitting right here, so you can tell it's not misshapen at all. So that you can fit a larger AA flashlight in here, or like I said, I believe it's a 14650 flashlight, but fits well. And this has a pretty good pocket clip, pretty good retention, so you could even slide that into the back or the front, and that's not coming out. So I'm just gonna throw my light. So that will work well. Olight Warrior Mini 2, one of my favorite flashlights. You guys know, you have seen it. Slide this one in here, and I'm sure you guys can tell already that's not closing. You're not getting, I mean, you can, but the flashlight is now sitting diagonal in here. It's sitting like that, so I've just used this whole pouch for that flashlight. Sitting vertically, it's not going to close. It's actually taller than the bag itself. So not a super large flashlight. Pocket knives. What kind of pocket knife can you get in here? Civivi Elementum. Let's see if we can get that through the elastic. Yes, you can. It fits in those elastic loops, or you can stick it on in the back or the sides, wherever you want. And that one is going to close up perfectly. Not a problem. So Civivi Elementum, you're going to rock and roll. But let's say you're like, hey, I want to carry a bigger knife into there, something more like the Zero Tolerance 0350. Yes, you do. Will that fit in here? So we got it into the back, slid the pocket clip behind the elastic right there, and zips up perfectly. So yes, you indeed can take your larger pocket knives in the size frame of the Zero Tolerance 0350 and keep that with you right here in this pouch. Now let's talk multi-tools. You, like me, love your Leatherman Skeletal, and you want to keep that in here. Will it fit? Absolutely, with room to spare. Will it fit on one of these side pockets? Oh. Yes, it will. So it will even fit over there. You have plenty of room to store that into most of these pouches, most of these options in here, and you will still be able to close this up. But let's say you want the new Flissa that I just talked about last month that we found. Fits as well, and you will be able to close that right up. Now let's say you want to put your full-size Gerber multi-tool in here. Blunt nose, I believe that's the MP600 blunt nose. Will that fit? It will not. You are not going to get this thing closed with that in there. So your full-size multi-tools are going to be a little too long But you've got the Leatherman Free P2, Leatherman Free P4, that will fit just fine. So this has a lot of capabilities, guys. You've got your long sleeve here, shorter sleeve here. Now you're probably not going to get something big in both of those, but you can utilize one or the other. I will say, if you're going to utilize this one right here, you're probably going to want to unvelcro this off, because that's gonna get in the way, or you would want it to lay on top. You're not going to lay this behind down in the pocket and get like a knife in there. It's just gonna be too bulky. But if you leave this key thing on and slip, you know, maybe like a house key or car key down there, you could definitely utilize this one for, you know, a larger, bulkier item, a pocket knife, a flashlight. Like I said, I love the mini Bic right here. You could also throw your coins in here or something small, which is what it's used for, and then adjust what you have back here based on what you have in here. And then this side lends you a lot of capabilities. You could put your notebook back here, slide a pen in one of these. You could slide a knife, a flashlight, a pry bar or something of that effect in here. Your chapstick will fit in there, all kinds of things. And then even utilizing all of that, you still have this pocket here and this pocket here. So I hope you guys check this out. This is the Brotac sleek pouch. This is the MaXcro, like I said, the larger one in the spooky coloration, and this is coming in right around $60. But they also threw in the 2 Ranger eyes, so you can't beat that. It is a little pricier, but they do always have these in stock. Now, not necessarily this coloration, but I believe they are always running a limited edition, if not multiples. And they have these in standard colors that you can get all the time. So check them out if you want to. I will have a link below to this. I'm a big fan, and I'm gonna load this up and clip it onto my belt and see how that goes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've heard from them and have one, let me know what you think and how you load yours out. And I will never ask you to like or subscribe. You do you, but I would appreciate it if you did both. Definitely comment below and talk to me. Let me know what you think about this product or what your favorite pouch is, and I will be back with another video soon. I will be doing a Halloween carry, so an orange, purple, green, and black carry, and this will be featured in that because this is a great pouch to go with for the Halloween season. So guys, take care, have a good one. Remember, EDC, EDC.